Dear Diary Day 7. Today, for the first time, I'm recording my video like this, and if you follow the Instagram page of the channel, then you know why. And I don't think I have to explain. Dear Diary Day 7. I'm not someone who usually fangirls over anyone. I obviously adore, appreciate, and support certain artists, actors, and personalities, but that's different from being a fan. I don't follow any famous person's life on of Instagram or social media because I feel like they are all entitled to their privacy. It's been 3 days today. I couldn't sleep on the first night. I had nightmares on the second one, and I haven't been able to eat much since past 3 days. I didn't know him. I never saw him in person, never commented on his social media post, never had any interaction, nothing. I still feel this hole inside my chest, and I have felt this before as well. Last year, we lost a friend. She met an accident, and the last call she had received was mine. Since high school, I developed a habit of always switching the phone's ringer on whenever I go to sleep, just in case it's an emergency situation. So, the day of her accident, I decided to take a nap because I had just finished some work and I didn't have anything to do. Now, I'm not a call person, but I had called her for something important. She didn't pick up. I called her twice or thrice. I woke up after an hour or maybe less and I see one of my friends calling. I pick up and she asks me if the news was true. I didn't know what had happened. I checked my phone and yes, the news was true. She had an accident. Even if I'm not going to express what it felt like. After a few minutes, I managed to pick up my phone and open the call log. I had 2 to 3 missed calls from her. And that day, I had forgotten to switch my phone's ringer on. Now, these two are completely different cases and they have nothing to do with each other whatsoever. But I told you this because I got the news. After I got the news, I am feeling a similar kind of shallowness in my chest. I think it's because I lost a friend I never had. I think it's because I wish I had befriended him. Or I think because I wish it was possible for me to know him or for him to know me. If you guys have been following my channel and this Instagram account, then you would know about my therapist. So the very primary thing that my therapist had brought to my notice is that I have adopted a nature of blaming myself for everything, and this is something that I have been doing since school time. Whatever that used to go wrong, I used to pin it on myself. Even when I was excluded in school as a child because I was clearly exceptional and different, even when I was bullied because of my height, even when my friends used to sideline me, or even when my friends used to get hurt, literally anything that wasn't favorable enough, I would end up finding my fault in it. So that is why suicides affect me so much, I guess, because I feel guilty. I feel guilty for not being able to help someone. I feel guilty for not being able to at least give it a shot and save someone who would have needed it. My therapist always told me that people are not my responsibility and I don't owe anyone anything. But I want to provide whatever I can because I know exactly how shattering and throbbing pain one feels. Earlier this week, it's almost a week today, I think, I uploaded my Dear Diary Day 6 video, which I began by expressing my gratitude towards all of the survivors who support me and give me strength to keep continuing the initiative. Towards the end of the same video, I had appealed people to spread the word regarding the channel and let people know that they are not alone. We are a family of 119 people for least. The actual story behind that video was that the very same day I had recorded and uploaded, like the very same day that I had recorded and uploaded the Dear Diary Day 6 video, in the morning I had felt these waves of how do I say it, worry. I was wondering how many people every day across the world are feeling lonely, alone, hopeless, suicidal, which is so ironic in itself, and I wouldn't let myself be okay with that. So even though I had 2 videos lined up, I went ahead and recorded this Dear Diary Day 6. I know this is a long ass video, and I don't know how many of you are still listening to this, but I have a bit more to say. After watching that video, a very good friend of mine who has been a constant and unshakable support from the very beginning of this channel called me. Her feedbacks have always been neutral, so for that video she said it sounded very desperate. It seemed like I wanted people to subscribe and wanted more views. Now that made a lot of sense, but it hit me hard because even though my words would have given the impression to people, my intention was completely different. So I asked few of my other friends and they said it was okay. I agreed to what she had said, and it did sound like that. Although I had said it out of unfiltered concern and pure intentions. I feel guilty because what if someone would have needed this but we weren't able to reach them? So whatever and however it sounds, I'm going to say it again, that please spread the word and let people know they are not alone. I'm here and we are 119 members strong on YouTube. We'll listen to their survival and surviving stories. And as for the incident that has shaken the majority of the country, most of the people are shocked. Some are grieving, few are traumatized, and the close ones are I can only ask you guys to pray for them from the bottom of your hearts for them. For every single life we lose to mental illnesses, for every family and friend that had no clue and lost someone within a blink of an eye, to every soul who fought with the enemy in their own head, pray for them. For the people dying of starvation and poverty, the soldiers getting shaheed, the medical professionals sacrificing their lives for the world, pray for them. We are alive and we are way more fortunate than we think, and probably the only and the least we can do for the ones fighting, suffering, surviving is be humane. Be humane. Stay strong, be safe. Thank you for listening, guys.